Hi guys, welcome back to the Planner Pixie Co show and welcome to another plan with me. This is for the week of May 1st through the 7th. I am using the grease kit. This is from our shop. It's exclusive art to our shop, so you'll only find it at the Planner Pixie Co. Did I watch Grease this week? I don't think I did, but I don't need to watch it to use it because I have the movie memorized, so I could probably act out the whole movie. I've watched it so many times, but I just could not wait to use this kit. Best part. This is the best part of the whole kit. I love it. I've got all of the add-ons. I probably will definitely use these for some quotes. And then I have the sampler. I do have the tall box. And then I've got the label add-on. I am using red glitter with this kit, and I have a little bit of everything. So I pulled just a confetti foil bundle from the shop. So it's got this bow and just like some confetti stuff. But I do think I'm going to use some funderlays. I think I'm going to use these music note funderlays. Y'all know I have a hard time using funderlays, but I'm going to try to start incorporating them more. Some of them I just can't handle. It's too foily for me, but some of them I can. I think this is one that I can. Let's see. I've got the double box overlay. I pulled two different ones for the tall box because I don't quite know what I want to use. I actually don't know why I pulled these because they're in that. And I think I have hole punches too. Yeah, I don't need them either because they're in the foil bundle. I also had pulled headers, which I don't need. I think this is what happened. I first thought I was just going to pull random like a la carte stuff. And so I did, and then ended up going and making a foil bundle. For whatever reason, and so I have all that extra stuff that I don't actually need. I did pull the a la carte of the little music notes in the box overlays just to kind of tie in the music note underlays, and then just kind of break up the confetti a little bit. And then I do have every single one of our quote overlays, so I'm not going to read every single one of them off to you guys, but that's what they look like. So many. This is my favorite movie ever of all time. I've seen this movie more than I've seen probably every other movie I've ever seen combined. I'm not even kidding. I used to watch this movie every single day. So there was so many quotes I couldn't pick. So there's 3 different sheets of them. I do have the month for up here in the corner. And then I did pull the song quote overlay. I hope I can pull this in. I might use, I don't know. I feel like this was a boring week, so I don't know how I'm going to use a double box extender. So the big double box might go somewhere else. See, the thing is, when you use these types of overlays, for me, I always put my double box down here in the washi, so I have to cut some of my washi off. So maybe I'll put it more up here. It depends on how much I did for those 2 days, but I'm so excited to get this one laid down. It's going to be so epic. I feel like this is just such an epic kit to begin with. right, guys, let's get into it. Our electricity just came back on. Like, it has been non-stop, and it is almost 5 o'clock, but I kid you not, I got woke up at 9 o'clock this morning from storms, and it has just, it's not took a break hardly all day at all. Like, pouring rain, lightning, thunder, and then our electricity went off for like an hour. So I'm finally in here to get this done, but this is turning out really cute. So on the sidebar, I just put greased lining because I used five quote overlays. So meh. But I didn't use that one. So all right, let's go ahead and get into the things that happened. So this Monday was another vet visit for Roxy. So these next few weeks are like, they're not good. They're not good for me. These were a bad few weeks. So that sucks. And it sucks to have to put it all down. You know what I mean? Like, I know I don't have to fill this out and put it on YouTube or whatever, but like, I don't want to not fill these weeks out also. So she had another vet appointment this morning. At this point, we were still going to like our old vet that I went to for years. That's from What's More With Love. Just much of the same. She was still struggling to go to the bathroom. Like, I just knew something was not right. I feel like we probably were coming off of a time that they had just given us some medicine, I think. And they were like, if after a few days she's not significantly better, bring her back. So that's what we did. But they ended up telling us to bring her back the next day, very early in the morning, like when they first opened up, because they wanted to do testing on her all day long. And they had to run some sort of something like dye or something through her. I'm not exactly sure. Casey kept calling it barium. I don't know if that's the right word. But yeah, so it was a short visit just for them to say bring her back first thing in the morning. I had redos to do this day. That's from Starfish and Frog. And then I did do a pick list. She might be a little large and in charge. Ow. For this area. Oh, and I also wanted to say that the font that I'm using this time is a brand new font. We are going to have customs next week. That's what's going to be. I don't know. I might get a couple of new releases done and do. There's just... It's my favorite time of year, you guys know, and there's just already too much good fall and Halloween art coming out, and I have a need to want to do it all. So we might have a couple of kits plus customs next week, but this is a new font. This one's going to be number 9. I think I'm going to have where did that go? At least 3 new fonts, but I think the other ones I'm going to trade out for fonts that you guys don't really pick a whole lot, so... but this one will be number 9 for sure. I did the pick list. That's from a Fox and Cactus. And then always do, let me trade these out. I always do a mass print after pick list. So usually I start printing like Casey's portion, which is all of the kits. It takes me pretty much all day, usually, sometimes into the next day to do that. And then I will work on doing all the foil the next day. So this is probably a Casey printing day. That is from Scroll Prints Co. And then, let's see. I filmed a plan with me this day. I'm a little crooked. Y'all know I can't stand the crooked stickers. This camera is from our shop. Cute, cute, cute. I filmed a Hobbit, and I also filmed the Pixie Grove plant with me. And then I had a little design sesh, and this is Jinx. She is a character from our shop. So we'll just put design there. This turned out real cute. I'm good with the underlays. This was a very boring day. I was stressed out all day long, hence why I put 2 boxes on this same day. So Roxy did go back to the vet very early this morning, first thing, and they kept her all day and they kept her all night. And yeah, I was stressed out. I was worried. She had not pooped in days, and they had said that if she didn't overnight, that they would have to send her off in the morning to like an emergency vet. And also they were going to be doing like x-rays all day long, like as the, I guess, dye or whatever moved through her system, they would be taking like x-rays or something to that effect. So that is from Once More with Love. I put Roxy vet all day and night, and I just pretty much laid in bed all day crying and working. So it was a really boring day. I was super stressed out for like this whole month, honestly. I mean, when am I not stressed out? Some days are worse than others, but I just designed all day. And then the next day, I had to film new releases. So what is on my hand? I look filthy. I promise I'm not. It looks like ink from somewhere. I guess I was working on new releases, getting them finalized the day before, so then I did film new releases this day and got it edited and uploaded. This is from Fox and Cactus. So releases. Casey's pretty much the one that took Roxy to all her vet visits. One, because I am just a busy person and he is my gopher. And 2, I just had a lot of anxiety about it. I did. I am a very anxious person. I, have anxiety about so much. So he did that. But he did a PO drop. That's from Stick with the Plan Co. And then he picked up Roxy. So we had called that morning though, and they said the doctor thinks that she has a tumor in her stomach, and that's pretty much all they said. They're like, she's good to go, come pick her up. So he went and picked her up. I just used like the little heartbroken thing. So as he's picking her up, he said they literally just brought her out, put her in his arms, and that was it. They didn't tell him any bit of information. That was all. He's like, okay. So he goes out to the front desk, the lady at the front desk, and was like, okay, well, did she poop overnight? Like, what is going on? And like, they told me she might have a tumor. So they were like, oh yeah, she's good. She used the bathroom overnight. I mean, I don't really know that she did or not. And we're going to refer you on to a different vet. I guess they don't really deal with, I don't know, you guys. I feel like I've never had that experience at that vet before, and I was just so pissed off. So it really made me mad. And I'll tell you what, we never got a call from another vet. I don't think they referred us on to anybody. I don't know. So I was pissed. This is from Oh Hell Michelle. I ended up contacting a new vet this day. A little bit closer to us, and made an appointment, the first appointment that I could get for her, just to see a new vet, because they were doing nothing but throwing medicine at us, giving us the runaround. I don't know. It's like they didn't want to deal with it, and it was just, she's our baby. So that is Rue. She's from our shop. Honestly, I don't think these stickers are in the shop anymore. I should bring them back, although that makes me sad because this little character's named after Roxy. So that's Rue and Roxy. That's literally me and my dog. This is an older sticker, and I just haven't brought them back in the new colors. I ended up just pretty much crying and cuddling her the rest of the day and night, and yeah, what day am I on? Wednesday? Yeah, that was pretty much it. I made tortellini that night, and I probably just worked on the computer and watched some TV, my usual that I do, but just really loving on her a lot. Okay. So, obviously, I wake up the next morning with a headache and I have really bad anxiety. Anytime that I cry a lot, I always get a headache from it. So, yeah, and I just had anxiety about the whole situation, anxiety about her going to a new vet, what they were going to tell us, what was going to happen, you know. I worry about stuff I cannot control. I worry about stuff that's not happened yet, and that's just how I am, and it sucks. So headache, anxiety, that's from What's More Love, and then I had to work on uploading releases. That's pretty much what I did all day, and just, again, really just staying by Roxy's side and loving on her. So I used the little guy on the laptop with the dog. Uploaded releases, and then I did give her a bath this day because she was disgusting from being at the vet for so long. She was disgusting from where she had just, you know, peed on herself all the time, and yeah, she stunk and she needed a bath, and I knew she was going to the vet the next day. Yeah, so I wanted her smelling halfway decent for that. And this is from Once More With Love. So, Roxy bath. And then we had pizza this night. I'm sure I was just eating my feelings because that's just what I do. It's a problem. It's a problem. But pizza and YouTube is what I put. So I guess I did a little YouTube binging. I am still so incredibly far behind on Plan With Me. It's like I've been trying to take one person at a time and catch up. But like I still just tend to be watching TV these days and not really YouTube. So I'm not making very good progress. And I hate that because I do want to catch up. Like all the people that I, you know, watch on a normal basis, I do want to watch everything that I've missed. The only person that I've kept up with is Rosie. I've not missed any of her Plan With Me's, but everybody else, I'm just like, so behind. So I had to publish new releases this day. So publish sale. I think that's from Coffee Monsters Co. And then I just lost a sticker. Where did that go? Like for realsies. I will for sure find that later, so I'm gonna have to pull another sticker. I usually always find them later. Oh, look at that. It's on my hand. Okay. Crisis averted. I did laundry. Threw in some laundry this day. It was surely some sheets, probably. But I pulled the little underwears from Fox and Cactus Laundry. I just really love this font. It's so cute and scripty. I like it. So Roxy had her vet appointment this morning. Again, Casey took her. And I shouldn't have let him take her this time. He doesn't ask questions. He doesn't ask the questions that I would ask, I don't think. But I think once he got told what he got told, he just shut down. He just shut down, and I don't think he heard anything past that, honestly. He came home and told me she has an inoperable tumor, and we both cried the rest of the day, you know. And I went to Googling things. He said that it was wherever it was, in her cervix. I don't know. Anyway, I went to Googling things, and the internet was saying just to get her fixed. It should be fine. It should take care of it. I mean, the internet's always right? So I just wanted to call the vet, and I don't remember if they were open on Saturday. Let me look it up. I think we had to call Monday. I think maybe they were open Saturday, but the doctors were not in, and they were like, you're gonna have to call back Monday. And so that's what we did. But anyway, I did a bunch of researching, and I was just like, are you sure that he said inoperable? And I just didn't understand why he didn't ask all these questions like surgery's not an option, you know, la la la. He said the best case scenario was we could take her on to UT, but she was, you know, her age, she probably would not tolerate treatment well, and it would be hard on her. So he said, he didn't necessarily say inoperable, he said, but if a surgery was an option, I feel like he would have said that. So that's true, but also I probably would have asked a million questions, and I did, and he was annoyed with me. But anyway, I had to tape all of the foil sheets this day. That is from Papershire, and then, well, I was doing that while she was at the vet appointment, and then after he came home and told me everything, just my day went downhill. This is from Bubba Bear Studio, and we were both just really sad, and we both still really are. It's only been 2 months. Like, it just still feels very lonely here without her. We had her cremated. She's sitting beside our bed. We had a pillow made with her picture on it that's laying in our bed. Like, I did that completely wrong. Yeah, we miss her. We miss her so much. Casey's like, he just wants to fill the hole in his heart with another dog, but I'm just not ready. It's like having a baby, and I just don't want to do that. I don't want to have a baby or a baby dog yet. I'm sure eventually I'll give in, but I'm doing it again, you guys. This is having to talk about it's rattling me a little bit. Okay. So I just put Roxy has a tumor. Alright. I did end up making Cajun chicken pasta this night, I guess. I don't know. Says I did anyway. This sticker is from our shop. Cajun pasta, and then Casey did the dishes and cleaned up the kitchen this night after I cooked, so that was nice of him. And this one ended up a little crooked or something. Something's crooked. I think maybe it's this one. Actually. Okay. This is from Coffee Monsters Co., I think. Pretty sure. I really need to take a deep dive into some character stickers. I just really still haven't been buying anything but just like custom art kits pretty much from, you know, my fave shops that I buy from, and I still haven't hauled any of them. I'm trying my best to get caught up on the YouTube side of things, but I'm really behind. I used that same little Rue and Roxy sticker because I just, you know, more Roxy cuddles. I ended up watching A Million Little Things, which was the wrong thing for me to watch that night. It was the season finale, and if you've watched it, then you know. If you've not, I'm not going to ruin it, but it was sad, and it just made me cry even harder. Like, I ugly cried at the ending of that show. I ugly cried. Alright, so did you guys see what I did with this double box? So I feel like most people, when they use these and they don't use them down here in the washi, that they go ahead and they put their headers here. That only really leaves you like room for a little label here. So I went ahead and just butted up my underlays here, left the headers off, and I feel like it's going to give me a little bit of extra room. I really didn't do a whole lot of anything on these 2 days, so it was the perfect amount, but I'm just going to try to make sure that I have something on this seam, which honestly, I feel like you can't even really tell it anyway, so I really like that. I'll probably start doing that more so that I can use the full washi if I don't need, you know, all of the space in the boxes for the day. So I did do some laundry this morning. I think I may have to completely put these, yeah, the opposite way. This was sheets, so it did say sheets, so that was probably a Roxy thing. And then, let's see, I'm going to try to space these out. I'm going to put this one down here first. And let's see. That worked perfectly. And see, I wouldn't have had room for all of this. I wouldn't have been able to put, I guess maybe I could. No, because the header would have been there. Yeah, I wouldn't have had room for all of these right here. So I really like that option to just don't put the headers. I still ended up doing these the way that I did not want to do them with these stickers side by side. I'm so picky and I just don't pay attention half the time, which is an issue, but it'll be okay. All right, let me go ahead and put my box down. So it's going to be here, here, here. So I'm going to stick this here. That worked out good, and I've got something over the seam there, and it looks like it was supposed to happen that way. Okay. All right, this one's gonna go over here this time. Once more, would love, I started to put cut foil. What am I doing? Laundry. And then I did work on cutting orders all day long this day. This is from Simply Me Kish. So cut foil. And then we went on a little family walk. And oh well, I'm gonna have to cover it up a little bit. Fam walk, and then I just designed in bed the rest of the evening because I had been cutting all day long. So design sesh, and that is from Coffee Monsters Co. All right, this was a really boring day. I packed orders all day long. So apparently I got all of that cut the day before. This is from Fox and Cactus. If I do this here and this here and this here, yeah, that works. Fox and Cactus, pack orders. Let me go ahead and stick this one down here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I uploaded the plan with me, I guess, that I had filmed a few days before. That is from Stick with the Plan Co. And then we worked in the bathroom. I helped Casey redo the plumbing. I think I've told y'all this story. The first bit of plumbing he put in was with PVC, and like everywhere there was like the glue, there was just a leak. There was a leak everywhere. So we ended up redoing it with this stuff called PEX, and it worked so much better. So I'm just using the little toilet sticker, cleaning the toilet from Once More With Love. It just made sense. I just put work on plumbing, and I don't know, it's in the bathroom. I don't feel like we're gonna redo plumbing anywhere else in the house. Well, I don't know. It's possible, but there she be. I love this. I had no doubt that I would. It's so good. I used all of the freaking character boxes except for like off of the sampler sheet, but I tried to include all of them. Tell Me About It stud. I got Chills, Peachy Keen Jelly Bean, Beauty School Dropout. It's so good. It's so good. You guys need this kit if you don't have it. Grease is the word that you heard. It's got groove, it's got meaning. My little Roxy boo. I finally put her picture in there. Alright, let's go through what I have left over. If you don't know, we have a Facebook group. I'll have it linked below. I only do these giveaways in the Facebook group. So after I'm done with the month, all of my leftovers from that month, plus some things that I'm destashing, I will give away in the Facebook group. So that's gonna look like this for this kit. I've got all the checklists, all the labels. I didn't even use any of the patterns because these quotes just worked really perfectly for being over a box. I do have 3 of these left on that sheet. I use these 2 sheets the most. but I really always have just a lot of all of the things left. I've not been using deco, so all of that's there. And then as far as what foil, we've got one there, three, we've got a whole strip there. There's a lot of this Pixie pack left. I'm going to go ahead and throw in both of the underlays, so those are fully intact. All of that, a lot of that, and then one little music note here. But that is what we have from this one. It's going to go in the month of, what are we in, May? The month of May. I don't have a thing yet, but also I did a reel with this Barbie kit the other day. So I'm gonna have all of the Barbie kit thrown in with that, and then all of the foil that I use for that. So that will be an extra. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all the things so you don't miss all the things, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.